So the Church of Scotland asked me to answer some questions, and these would be shared around the Church of Scotland's network using your website and perhaps in some local communities as you change church quite substantially into what will be electronic and virtual for quite some time. So the first question was, what is my advice to people who want to go to church to pray? I'm afraid that advice tonight, this is Monday night, that advice has changed. You should stay at home. Churches should not be open. I honestly can't believe I'm having to tell you that. I really did not want to be the person who had to say those words out loud. And you heard the First Minister and the Prime Minister tonight, probably many of you, saying similar things. None of us wanted to be here. But the choice is that or lives will be lost. And what more important place than church to set that example? So places of worship are closed. You cannot go to them. Now, that doesn't mean church is closed. Church, in its broadest sense, is open and required. It's necessary for society. So I hope that you will rethink what it means to be church at this time. In the Church of Scotland, in all the other denominations, I hope that you will think what church means as community, as electronic community, and as families. And as you get together in new ways, I hope you find new ways of connecting both with those who are vulnerable, perhaps those who are elderly, who find that quite difficult, and the younger groups around the country as well. And we're going to have to rethink what church is for a little while, and then we'll come out the other end. The second question is about volunteering and helping others, and there are some postcards available, and there are ways of helping people. Now, we should do that. We should certainly make sure the vulnerable are looked after. They have shopping and medicines. You should look in on them. You should try to keep physical contact to an absolute minimum, if at all. You should leave their shopping at their door, but you should certainly be phoning and contacting them and electronically communicating with them more than you would. Do it excessively, because we're really worried about loneliness. We're worried about mental illness, particularly for those groups who are already cut off a little bit from the mainstream. So please do as much of that as you possibly can. I think it's a really important thing for church to do, particularly when you're perhaps stuck at home yourselves. So it's an opportunity to have a list, phone them every day, say good morning, say good night. I think it's as simple as that. And then the last question is about faith and how faith can help people at this time and how it's helping me as an individual. Well, what more important part of your makeup of your human being could there be than that faith? And I hope you reach for it. I hope each of you manage to find what it is you need from that faith. I know I and my household and my brother, my mum and dad, my sister, my wife, I know it's really important to us that we hold on to that faith. And faith, I think, leads to hope. And hope not only for our nation and for what will come from this over the next few months, but hope in a bigger picture and a bigger world. So I hope that's been helpful for you, and I'll maybe be in touch again over the next few weeks. So please stay safe and keep your communities safe. Take some responsibility for doing that as a church.